welcome back to the Meatgrinders show. You know, it's Hood Boogie news as always. Take a few seconds to read over this disclaimer, and we get back to you. First, I'm your host, Rakeem, and you got the other co-host,
Bubba the Bone Crusher.
my other co-host.
Just sharing.
All right, we're back with another one. Jason House won by a landslide in Dolton.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either. Oh, Cassandra Hobson, she barely got 154, 150 votes.
Now, who is she?
She was one acting like Tiffany with all that back talk.
Oh, no wonder that's all she got.
That's why she got what she got.
Yeah.
I mean, she knew Tiffany was a loser, and then you gonna try to model her?
Pretty much. She's talking about she's tired of recycling politicians in Dolton. Well, you pretty much a hood booger yourself. Now you gotta go back digging your nose on live TV again,
Hey.
searching for the gold of your nose.
Hey.
How to play
She forgot she was on camera.
All right.
Races as well here, and Tiffany Hager up until today still felt that she had a good chance to win this race, even taking social media to encourage people to get out and write her in.
It's your favorite Superman, Tiffany Hager, people's mayor / people's supervisor.
Oh, apologies, Carl. Well, never mind. We let him talk.
The self-proclaimed super mayor making a last-ditch effort to get votes as a write-in candidate. Tiffany Hager ousted from the ballot after losing the Democratic nomination and failing a legal challenge that followed.
The people were always loving on me.
No, they weren't.
Always showed up and showed out for them.
You show it out, all right.
The fake news was telling y'all.
Despite Hager's confidence, many voters tell WGN they don't feel that way.
I have no intention of voting her at all.
Well, now Tiffany gonna have to go live in an empty car wash again.
No, Kamal don't want her no more because she ain't got no money.
Yeah, I will not be surprised. Probably 3 or 4 days later, Leo this dumper.
He already said she wasn't that bright. So what? He was only with her because of the money.
Yeah, that's very true.
And she gave him that white BMW on the taxpayers' money, but she didn't give it to him. She let him lease it or drive it or something.
If I was Jason House, I said, well, you spent all that money on wigs. We want the wigs back.
Don't know them old crusty wigs.
I won't be surprised.
I know they want that BMW back.
Yeah, that too. I won't be surprised if somebody be as petty as Tiffany and walk around with a wig and act like her. I want my landslide.
Ain't nobody gonna act like it. No.
I was gonna make a comment joke out of it.
I got it, but ain't nobody gonna.
Why would they want to put that wig on and hey?
Well, not her. Get another wig just like her. Don't get that old dirty matted wig.
I don't think nobody gonna do
All right, let's play this in this video.
A lot of negative attention last couple weeks, last couple months, so I really wanted to bring some change.
Hager looking to get back the township supervisor seat where she makes about $240,000 a year, a salary not guaranteed for her successor. On the ballot, State Senator Napoleon Harris III leading the Democratic ticket, Independent Nate Fields Jr., and Republican Richard Nolan, plus Harvey Mayor Christopher Clark as the Reform Party candidate, despite saying in February he was done.
It's been an embarrassment and a stain on South Holland to have South Holland continue to pop up on the news with her acting crazy, in meetings and stuff like that.
While the dysfunction in Dolton first took front page, most recently it was the troubles in Dolton Township that made headlines.
I didn't like seeing the disruption and change and I wanted to go back to where the way it was.
Haggard's run at township supervisor, her only hope for a South Suburban political office this election cycle. She was defeated by Dolton's senior trustee Jason House in the mayoral primary, putting him on the ballot against Cassandra Hobson Jordan.
We really have been showing teamwork and camaraderie amongst the community. I think that we've demonstrated that we have skills and knowledge.
That's positive. Well, we're not surprised Jason House won. We already knew that was going to happen.
Yep.
Cassandra Hopkins, when a neighbor's tree fell down, talking about, well, they called me because the tree fell down. No, they called the fire department first. What you gonna do? Just go look at the tree?
I don't know. Evidently, she thinks she got more power than what she think or thought she had. I mean, who gonna call her? What's she gonna do?
She only got 5% of the votes. Tragic.
Well, maybe people didn't know her that well or something.
Well, we don't have to. Look where she at. Nobody gonna vote for that.
No, that's like putting Tiffany in office again.
So.
But maybe now some peace and tranquility.
Oh, look at you, sounding educated.
Hey, I told you I was educated. Maybe that'll come to Dolton as something normal, and people just go about their business the way it should be run, without all this drama and all this crazy stuff, without the news there almost every day, because they knew they had a story every day. Maybe everything just quieting down and people can live their life, pay their bills, go to work, and let that be it.
Let's play some more of the video.
Just take this thing home.
House Confident Tuesday while talking with voters.
The plans for tonight is just to have a modest celebration and get ready to go to work.
And that's pretty much the same message that now mayoral-elect Jason House also echoed to us tonight. He says he's tired. He's so thankful for everyone's support and get ready to get to work. We have not heard yet from Mayor Tiffany.
And you're not gonna hear from Tiffany.
No, you ain't gonna hear from her. She's somewhere crying in her soup somewhere, knowing she don't have any kind of income. She lost $240,000 in Thornton, and what about 50,000
No,
in
46,000.
46,000 in Dolton. I mean, good Lord! I mean, she had almost $300,000.
Now, the only thing that's gonna happen to Tiffany now, she gonna wait for a house to fall on her. Her
Oh,
legs roll up.
you trying to say she's a witch?
You said it, not me.
Wow. That's a shame to go out like that.
You're going out as a sociopath and a narcissist.
You see that floor of the roller skating rink she built?
Oh yeah, the Florida roller skate ring.
Oh man, can't nobody even use it now.
Well, we thought it was real ice. It wasn't real ice. It was a prefab ice.
Yeah, I know, but can't nobody use it.
And it's all scratched up and everything.
Look like some pieces was missing or something.
No, she spent about $1 million on
1.5 million on that roller skink. Or skink.
That's what it is, a roller skink. Yeah.
Oh man, all that money, can't nobody even use it now.
Yeah, that skate rink was jerry rigged. I can't say what I really want to say.
I mean, yeah, it's a shame. Everything she touched just turned to crap.
She sounds like she's the Black Plague.
Well, she living that way. She was acting that way. Everything she did just didn't turn out right. I mean, she didn't have any counsel. She didn't listen to people, that have experience. She just going on her own thing, and she knew she didn't know what she was doing.
Well, maybe she can get a job at Magic City.
What's that?
Come on now, Magic City, Atlanta.
It's a club where people go to dance.
Oh,
yeah, that's all you can say. He can't say what he really wanted to say.
Wow.
They don't go dancing with their clothes on.
Wow. Hopefully she won't have to resort to that.
Or maybe she can do like the rats at Magic City popping out of the alley behind trash cans.
Wow.
Don't ask me how I know, because I didn't go there, but the bus stop was right across the street from it. The Greyhound bus station. I see rats running from the alley and everything.
Oh yeah, how you know about it?
Yeah. You saw rats running from the alley.
From the alley.
And where were they going?
On the street.
And you just stood there and watched them?
You think I'm gonna go over and say, "Hey, rat"?
No, I thought you stood outside.
No, I stood outside the bus station. I seen them from across the street. And he was like, "Hey, rat, stop all that running."
Let's hope she don't have to resort to that. Well, maybe. See, she did have her own burger joint there for a while. Maybe she can. Huh?
That closed down.
I know, but maybe she can sell food from the house or sell food from the trunk of a car.
I'm gonna tell that rats, "Hey, stop ratting."
Hey, we're talking about Tiffany getting employment.
That's gonna be employment. She could be a worker, or she could be a rat.
She gonna sell burgers.
No, she ain't gonna do that no more.
She can sell from a house.
No, the health
Fair
department
play.
already shut her down.
Well,
There's only 3 jobs that Tiffany gonna do: a club worker, a street walker, or a rat behind the alley.
wow.
Rat handler.
You don't call her a rat handler.
Rat whisperer. Wow. I hate that. Maybe after she wait a year or two,
No.
everything calm down a little bit, and people, be the moved on to something else.
What she gonna have to do? Change her last name. Do surgery on the face. She got to get a new face.
You're gonna have to be reincarnated as somebody else. Like Kevin Samuel said about one lady.
See, who's gonna promote that? Except for little ratchet clubs.
That's the only thing she go.
You two seem to just want to put Tiffy in the club.
Oh, she gonna have to work at the Waffle House, one of them.
She got to be a server. She can't be a cashier.
It's alleged that multiple men are sleeping with Tiffany, so
Multiple.
you know that old Michael, the old dark black thing, looked like a turd in the toilet. They claim he slept with her. The child, I can't say the real word, but the child assault victim.
Oh yeah.
They claim somebody else, but they didn't mention the name who allegedly slept with her.
Oh, what's the name? Might have. Keith. Somebody one that
Freeman.
Freeman one that messed with that girl. What that Keith Freeman messed with that girl?
No, you talking about Andrew Holmes.
Well, maybe Andrew Holmes was sleeping with her.
I wouldn't put it past him.
He got out of that mess. She swept that under the table.
And what's the other guy that was the code enforcer? What was his name?
The one that was in prison?
Yeah, they allegedly said he done dabbled in the cookie jar.
Well, how else did he get the job?
That's very true.
Yeah, unless they were used to be running partners when they were stealing.
Yeah, well, I can't think of his name at this time, but it'll
No.
come to me. Anyway, like I said, I believe always said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And we like to give a super thanks. I think her name was Kimberly that did a super thanks to us and donate a couple of dollars to us. We appreciate it.
Right.
We appreciate it. No amount is too small.
Nope.
Well, until next time, people, we out.